Hey internet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay or LiJo, and today I have a video for you on working with an INTJ. A few of you have asked for this video, and so I'm here to deliver, folks. If you'd like to speak with me on this subject or anything related to your journey, cognitive functions, you can book a session down below. So here we go. All right, so we're gonna hit 5 things on if you work with an INTJ, just some ways to support your dynamic. Maybe you're not quite sure how they're feeling about a situation or how to interact with them best. These should be some tips that will help you along your way. So first thing, and in no particular order, is to just do your job. We are planning for a lot of things throughout our day, throughout the tasks that we have to manage. Inevitably, we'll be planning for some of the things that people won't be doing. Don't be one of those people. If we can rely on you as someone who can pull their weight, who will do what they say they're going to do, and support us by just doing what they are paid to do, we'll be very, very happy with that. That will leave us to not having to plan on contingencies related to you, and we can just focus on the other things in our pipeline. All right, number 2 is to not waste time. There can be a lot of workplace dynamics when you're called to a meeting where you are, you're on a Zoom, maybe you're in real life, and there's just someone going on about their cousins, sisters, someone's funeral, and the thing that happened that was like, we understand the need to have those kind of social interactions, but save it for before the meeting or after the meeting. Many times, these meetings can actually be done through email communications, through a Slack message, and that is our preference because that allows us to continue on our train of thought. Number 3, and this one isn't gonna sound like much fun, but it's respect the fact that we aren't really at work for fun. We are thinking about how to get through the day, how to get the components done that we need to get done, and really we just wanna go home. Like we wanna go home, and not work. We want to expend less energy. And I know that a lot of times people in the work environment, they want to just do things for the sake of fun, you know, break up the time. And that's okay once in a while, but overall, we're not looking to play at work because we want to play at home or off the clock time. So number 4 is interruptions. This one is huge. Back in the day, I used to work in an office that people could walk in and out of very easily. And the interruptions caused me so much time wasted because of the fact that every time someone would ask me a question, every time a new thing would come through the door, I would get off my train of momentum, get off my train of thought. And as an INTJ, with someone with Savior NI, it can often be hard to get that engine going. I have an analogy that I shared a while back about how it seems like our train of thought is constantly in an airplane, and you know, to land that airplane and ground it so it can do sensory real work, it can be a slower process sometimes than I think other types. So interruptions, again, it's with the time aspect, it ends up wasting more time for us. And in general, it's just kind of frustrating because that momentum, when your momentum is constantly stopped, it's just hard to get things done. All right, and the last tip, if you work with an INTJ, is to remember that they could really use a break. Like they could use like a little bit of like sensory outside of work. And so if you can take something off their plate that you do better than them, it would be greatly appreciated. And you can do it without even having to like involve yourself. Like if you know that you are very good at this kind of spreadsheet or whatever it is, take that item, and if you know them, again, like don't just take other people's work that you don't know how it needs to be done. If you are really good at that and you're like, they don't need to be doing this, I can take this on and give them a little bit of extra time. Time is the most valuable resource, right? So that weight lifted would be really appreciated. We'd love a break, and your participation in making that happen and allowing us to do less is appreciated. So that's it for this video. Just 5 tips if you're working with an INTJ, things to keep in mind, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, internet friends. A few of you had, hey internet friends, welcome. Hey internet friends, plate, or no.